Proven filtration, future redefined. The era of alternative power, alternative fuels.
Hello, and welcome to the video series, Proven Filtration, Future Redefined. My name is Staci White, and I'm the Director of Liquid Filtration for Development Engineering. Today, we're going to talk about alternative fuels. So what is an alternative fuel engine? It depends a little bit on your perspective. If you think about diesel combustion engines as the norm for powering heavy-duty vehicles, then an engine running on anything else is considered an alternative fuel engine. So why would we even consider using a different fuel? Very good question, because there are so many advantages to diesel engines. They're powerful, they're robust. Diesel is very readily available. It's easy to handle. It's energy dense, which means you get a lot of power in a small amount of fuel. But it does have some drawbacks. These engines tend to be noisy and they still emit pollutants. So even though modern diesel engines are cleaner than they used to be, we can still further reduce carbon dioxide emissions. And this is really good for us because it's good for the environment. So now the big question, can alternative fuels really help reduce CO2 emissions? Absolutely, yes. They can be reduced with biofuels. For example, a biofuel made with soybeans, it actually absorbs carbon dioxide from the atmosphere while the soybeans are growing. And this is through a process called photosynthesis. And this is in contrast to the carbon dioxide that is released when other types of fuel are being created. Well, that's really great news. So the next question is, are biodiesels the solution? Well, I wouldn't say it that way. Biodiesels are one solution. There are other promising candidates like HVOs, which is hydrotreated vegetable oil, ethanol, methanol, methane, and hydrogen. All of these could be used to help reduce the net CO2 emissions. So now let's talk a little bit about how alternative liquid fuels impact filters. Well, they pose no issue to air intake filters, but there are some considerations for fuel filters, like sealing, material compatibility, and performance integrity over the life of the filter. It's good news though, because a majority of Donaldson's existing diesel filters are compatible with alternative fuels. So be assured, Donaldson is continually developing technologies and products to ensure that we're meeting the ever-changing needs of the alternative power industry. So what about filters for alternative gaseous fuels? This would include things like natural gas, methane, and hydrogen. So for gaseous fuel under pressure, specialized filters are necessary. And Donaldson provides a range of high-pressure gas filters that are suitable for these applications today. So, last but not least, I just was talking about hydrogen. You might have heard about hydrogen combustion engines, and you may be wondering, are these engines a viable option? Yes, they are. Many engine manufacturers today are developing hydrogen combustion engines because they are a cost-effective alternative to hydrogen fuel cells, especially in the heavy-duty applications. The advantage of hydrogen combustion engines is that although they emit emissions, there is no carbon dioxide emitted. This is a very, very attractive option. However, there are still significant challenges and complexities with the storage of hydrogen and the transportation of hydrogen. So as you can see, it's really exciting things are happening in the heavy-duty engine market with fuels and with alternative power. There are new challenges to solve, and Donaldson is right at the forefront of investigating and developing technologies to address these concerns. Because at Donaldson, we are truly committed to advancing filtration for a cleaner world. For more information, please go to donaldson.com or scan the QR code. Thank you.
Proven filtration, future redefined. The era of alternative power, alternative fuels,